Hey, what's up guys? Disney Nuts here. How you guys doing? So you can see today we're here at Universal Studios for check out the stuff that's here outside already. We're only just a couple of days before the big event starts, but I want to go ahead and walk around, show the stuff that you can see here is during the day. Now don't worry, we will be back here once the event starts, and I'll do a couple of videos, one photography stuff and as well as walking around. Now but definitely Gilda won't be here with me. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead inside and check out what we can see so far that's out in the streets here of Universal Studios. Now it's raining here, so let's see how this pans out. Right off of the bat, you got here a couple of posters of the houses that are going to be in this year's event, and there's actually a total of 10 houses. These are only a couple: Legends Collide, Halloween, and you got here as well a Weekend, which is Week ND, which is we're going to find out what that means, and then Blumhouse here, the Horrors of Blumhouse. Now, if you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, there's actually, besides the houses, what they call scare zones, which are certain areas here along the street that have different props and other stuff happening, and obviously actors and people trying to scare the out of you. So right off of the bat, walking in, you're going to see this amazing pumpkin display, which I wish I could build at home. So let's go ahead and check that out. You can see here that for this house, they already have all the fences here up and ready for the crowds. And now the houses are usually somewhat in the back of the stuff, so they usually don't have stuff that's in the front. Maybe just the announcement and the wait time, but then besides that, all the stuff will be inside the house itself. Here's one of the menus are here already, ready to go. Is that like a dead guy there? Right as we arrive in this area, you can see here they have a bunch of houses here. Obviously food related, but they all got their really cool theme going on at the same time. So let's go ahead and check this out. This is like a spooky house here, which obviously it's food, but look at that. It's got the guys on the windows here trying to get out. I know how that feels. Been married for 28 years now, so trying to get out of the window just like that, I feel you guys. Keep trying. If you make it out, let me know what the secret is. Or you got this girl here just ready to pull your soul out. Look how cool. It says trick or treat. It's got a slash there on the word treat. I guess it's blood. Really cool. I love the theming of it. And this one looks like it's going to be the, you got popcorn and other fun stuff here. And of course, beverages. Just as we take the corner, we got a couple more shops here. These very twisted tater with queso and blood and guts. I've always wanted to have some blood and guts. Next one here is another one. Got the specialty beverage here. And then this one actually has some petrified rat tails. Yeah, why not? Sounds like a good day to have some rat tails. Yeah, and they're all lighted and they're all backlighted, which is really cool. So this is going to look really cool all night when we come here. Which you got a bunch of canned beverages as well here, as a couple of pizzas. Looks like cake pops and other fun stuff. Love it. Look at that. Now I could be wrong, but I think this is probably the widest street of all Universal for when it comes to the event. So a bunch of other stuff is happening here during the event. You'll see a bunch of the props, a bunch of the walkers and stuff like that will be coming up and down the street, which is really cool. And then right across here, I'm gonna flip the camera around, they have, looks like a stage. A couple of years they used to have like mini shows that would pop up every once in a while. So let's go ahead and show you what's here. You got this tractor here. Bicentennial, Hometown Fall, Halloween Festival, and I guess the monsters came out. Look at this, here's another booth. Major Sweets Candy. Got some more pumpkins here. We got like a little raised thing here, judge's booth. And of course, more treats here. A lot of pumpkins, look like a lot of pumpkins this year. So that's gonna look pretty cool. Okay, we continue up the street. We got more pumpkins here. Check this out. Pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like a lot of pumpkins this year, which is fine by me. And I wonder what's under there. Usually it's like somebody dead or something and they have to cover it up. Guess you can get some fresh meats. You can get some beating heart. Some fresh ground princess. Love it. Oh, we're going inside a locker. So what we find inside lockers? Meat. So let's go see what we find here. Oh, look at this. A lot of meat here. Look at them all hanged up here. This is going to be cool. Again, this is one of those, I don't think they were using this hallway before, so this is going to be cool that they're using this area as well. And right over here on the bottom, at the end of the left, they got the drinks. If you want some drinks, they will have that as well. And of course, when you walk out of the frozen meat locker, you got the plastic thing as well. Okay, coming up all the way to the end of the street, then you have a couple of options here towards Transformers. And here they usually have one of the scare zones because it gets really dark, it gets really cool. And then they usually have another one towards the other side, which is this one we're going to go down now. And they got you got your regular drinks as well. You got some sacrificial remains. Look at that. And here you have obviously the food truck itself. Now, if you're a Universal local, you know that usually here in this lake here, they have these water projections, which are really cool to watch. Well, for the event, they will have one for Halloween Horror Nights, which is coolish, a Halloween tale. And I'll put the times below, but it's really cool. You literally park anywhere around here and check out that amazing show. It happens a couple of times during the event, so gotta check it out. Okay, here in the middle of the street, you'll find the next scare zone. You got here some stuff here. You know, we got some bones and other weird things. I guess you got some skull brew, a big cauldron around there. So I guess they'll be cooking something. I guess it's remains or skulls or something. Look at that, the big eye is watching you all the time. You got even this guy, it's got a skull with wings and a king hat. Very cool. So as we get closer to what I like to call the Harry Potter area, this area is not decorated for Halloween Horror Nights. It is for Christmas, but not Halloween Horror Nights, and we totally understand that why. So just for you to know, as you get to this area, you'll see some stuff here. I'm sure they'll probably put another stage here, which is what they usually do. So we're actually going to walk a little bit more to the back part, which they have actually a stage, which they do usually a live show. So let's go ahead and check that out. And then over here we got this big pumpkin, and obviously it looks like it's going to be food. Okay, so it looks like Chucky's back. And the cool thing of this is that Chucky does a visit. He comes over here, hangs out, and starts talking about people and picking on them. And trust me, it's not your typical conversation that you'll normally hear. So now when it comes to rides and stuff like this, I will direct you to check on the app, because some of them will be open and some of them won't. And some of them may close early. But it is really cool that you can actually come and take advantage of the rides. Now, if you cross the bridge to this other side, which is where Krustyland is, while they don't decorate this stuff here, this is actually, you'll find people with chainsaws running after you and stuff like that, which is really cool. And most of the area is really dark. So just be aware that even though it won't be themed, there will be some stuff happening here. The Good Guys Burger. I want to play vignette. Chili Libre, and some couple of other things here. My Dirty Valentine.
Yeah, the Good Guys Burger. That's not a bun, that's a donut.
Here's how the place looks. Chucky, Good Guy treats. You can always have some blood and guts. A little more in here to the right, we have actually this castle. It looks like a castle of some sort. Now behind me right here, what you see here is the signs that you'll see for the entrances of the houses. Again, there's going to be 10 houses. So you're going to see a sign like this, and on the top there's a TV which has the wait times. And this area here, which is where we are right now, which is passing the ET entrance and SpongeBob, there's usually a couple of pool houses back here because there's a lot of space in the back that you can actually not normally walk around by because it's just backstage. But trust me, this is such a cool area to go to. This is probably one of the coolest areas because it is always so dark and they have so much stuff happening here. And the trees only adds to the effects of the creepiness. Look at this. These guys just toasted here, just hanging out. This very cool. I'll bet you there'll be people up here on the sides. Let's look at the menu. Okay, now we left that area. We're actually going to come down this street, which is actually the first street when you walk into the right. This is the street that you'll see, but we're actually walking out just to give you an idea of where we are. And this is another one that has usually a really cool scare zone because the street's really wide. And they can have a lot of things happening, a lot of scare actors here. Look at this. The detail on this stuff has always been amazing. Tombs here. Look at that. And like I said, you see it's got an area for people to pop out at you, which is going to make it even more interesting. Guess we're just walking out of the cemetery. We're finally getting out. Look at that. And the details. It's always the details that are so cool. Flowers, beads there. Okay, and just like that, we have officially left the cemetery. How awesome. Very cool.